Xbox Game Pass is getting some new major changes that you need to know about, and I'm here to break it all down as fast as possible, so let's get to it. Up first, Xbox Game Pass for console will be shuttering for new users only. If you're currently subscribed, you'll be allowed to maintain your subscription at cost and it'll keep going. But for new users, Xbox Game Pass will be changing in the near future, and they'll be greeted by what's going to be called Game Pass Standard. What's the big difference? Well, it'll work much more like EA Access. It'll include Xbox back catalog, but won't include day one games. It will include Xbox Live, now known as Xbox Game Pass Core, and it won't include Xbox Cloud Gaming. Game Pass Standard is supposed to be launching in September. Personal opinion on this is that it's genuinely a bit confusing to hear this. Game Pass has always used the day one on Game Pass marketing as a huge seller. And while like many others, I expected a price increase, I didn't think they'd be going away and reducing that day one promise. Now it'll still exist for some tiers, and we'll get to that in a second, but it is pretty strange to see console users getting a bit of a downgrade here. Now if Game Pass is important for you, I would recommend you subscribe as soon as possible. While it is supposed to launch in September, who knows when these changes will actually go into effect. Now on to the next change. Starting September 12th, Microsoft's only allowing users to stack Xbox Game Pass for consoles for up to 13 months. So if you're one of those users who likes a sweet deal and stacks up on a couple of years at a time, well, this is now going to stop you. But you do have until September 12th to top up on whatever you're at right now. When it comes to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, there are going to be no changes to the overall tier, but there will be a price increase. That means it still includes PC games, day one games, hundreds of back catalog titles, as well as cloud gaming, but the price will now be at $19.99 per month. Now if you're just looking for PC Game Pass, that will also be getting a new price from $9.99 per month to $11.99. And it will continue to get access to day one games. As for Xbox Game Pass Core, previously known as Xbox Live Gold, it will also get an annual price increase to $74.99 from $59.99, but the month-to-month rate will remain at $9.99 per month. It is important to point out that the price increases will be global, so be sure to check out your region for your specific pricing. And lastly, for those with reoccurring billing, the new prices will take effect on September 12th, 2024, giving you time to cancel if you don't like it. Personal opinion on all this is that it's overall kinda weird. I'm not a big fan, and I really don't think it'll sit well with most consumers. I think most reasonable people did expect some sort of price increase to happen. That's not the part that I dislike. But the messaging behind Xbox Game Pass now is more confusing than PlayStation Plus. All this time, Microsoft's marketing for day one games being a huge deal for Game Pass has been clear, but that stopped with Xbox Game Pass Core, which I still have to remind everybody is the new name for Xbox Live Gold. A bit of a weird rename, but a rename at that, so I think most people were okay with it. But Xbox Game Pass for console now being replaced with what's being called Xbox Game Pass Standard and no longer offering day one titles is a bit odd in messaging to me. And there's still a lot of information we need to know about it, such as how long it'll take for Xbox games to show up in the back catalog. More so than that, I also gotta say I kinda feel for the console users as PC Game Pass is still existing and keeping its day one benefit. And I'm sure there's a financial reason for doing this, but you can't help but feel bad for Xbox console only users. I can't help but think back to all those tweets of people talking about how great of a value Xbox Game Pass was. Get access to hundreds of games with day one Xbox Game Studio titles at just $10.99 a month. A nice, simple, and clean message that now would have to be full of asterisks to be considered true. Anyways, that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out. And if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great day. This has been Steven from Anytime Anywhere Gaming, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.